Views expressed here are not supported by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
This is Relationship-ish, where we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship. Connections. 9 p.m.
We're live.
Marriage. Sex.
And we're having a great time already.
Yourself. Your family. Divorce. Your ex. Your co-workers. Your friends. Your situation. Your lover. Your mother. You name it. Connections. And we always have a great time.
Of course you had to mess
With your
it up, right?
hosts, Dee and Cash.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are all of you doing tonight? You know it is Relationship-ish. It's Thursday, and I'm your host, Cash.
And I'm V.
And we have a special guest today.
Hello, ladies.
Hello, ladies. Rainbow.
That's me.
So this is Relationship. We talk about the cornerstone of every relationship: connection, marriage, sex, music, food, whatever it is. Tell your friend to tell your friend. Like, subscribe, follow Relationship-ish. All right. You can... That is wonderful. I was about to say something and I lost my train. This is what happens when you get old.
That's what happens with a live show.
Oh, my bad. So, if you had to describe your week this week, and you had to either describe it by eating pickles or soy sauce for the week, which would it be?
Eating pickles or eating pickles.
You have to eat pickles for the week or soy sauce for the week to describe your week.
Wait a minute. I can't have nothing else.
Nothing else.
I'm definitely going with pickles. At least there's pickle juice, and then there's some, and then I can eat the pickles. Soy sauce, I'm just going to be drinking sodium for the entire week. Count me out. I don't want to do that.
Oh,
I can't even have no water.
No water. Just pickles or soy sauce.
Pickle me, please.
I have to do pickles too, but the thing is hard because it's not really describing my week because I love pickles. I eat all kinds of pickles, so it's not even.
I bet you do.
Yeah, girl.
Those heterosexual girls always do.
Yep. So I'm not gonna pick soy sauce. I don't use soy sauce like that. It's really salty and it's just. I use it, but not like that.
I use low sodium soy sauce, and a lot of the sauces that I like, I'll make my own sauce. Like soy sauce, like some honey, stuff like that. But I don't want to just have soy sauce. No pickles. See, there's so many different types of pickles.
I'm trying to tell you, right?
That I have an array of options. Soy sauce, I just have two. Sodium or low
sodium and regular sodium.
That's it. That's all I got.
What about you, Cash? What are you gonna have?
I'm picking soy sauce because my week has been salty this week. I am salty. I am so salty. I am, and I need to lose weight too. So I'm salty. I'm just having the soy sauce.
I mean, if you have to lose weight, I don't think that you should have salty stuff because that's just going to add. That's just going to make you retain water.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Thank you. Leave it. Oh,
I don't know.
Leave it to the skinny people.
I'm just trying to tell you what you shouldn't do if you're trying to lose weight.
Look, all it is.
Pack on all that salt.
Listen, all it is, I'm keeping the salt, damn it.
Keep it. Ain't nobody said that you had to lose weight but you.
That's it.
You right. You know what, ma'am? I take it back. You right. I'm so sorry.
You the one said it. I think you're fine just the way you are, baby.
And that's what
I'm feeling salty this week. I'm feeling salty.
Okay, so why are you feeling salty, girl? Tell us the reason.
It's just too much going on in this political arena right now.
Oh,
it's too much. So we gotta get to it. But I'm feeling salty every time I look at something, CNN, MSNBC. I'm feeling salty.
And that's why I don't watch it because I feel at this point, what's the sense? Like, who is here for us, the people? Nobody.
Yeah, I'm feeling salty.
Yeah,
so we'll get to it. I'm just letting you know. I'm feeling salty.
So
But I love soy sauce anyway. So
if that's the case, if we talking about political stuff, I'm feeling salty then too.
Look, my pickles are salty enough. I got enough sodium with my pickle sauce. I'm sticking with my pickles, and I'll have
pickles. I might want a bread and butter pickle. You know, I never know. You never know. I might want to.
Do you like hot stuff?
I knew she was gonna come to this.
Yes, yeah. So because I like the sweet heat pickles.
Oh my! As long as there's some sweet, I can make it. If it's just heat, count me out. I need a sweet with my heat.
Yeah, and it's sweet with your heat. There you go. It's sweet. Right.
I think she advertises for these people on the
I think
because everybody comes over. She's like, "You want
they need to.
I think you might need to write them a letter and show them every episode where you advertise for them for free, and be like, "I think y'all need to pay me. Give me something."
Because I love those pickles, so I would be glad.
She loves those pickles.
She said, "Y'all don't have to pay me. Just pay it to me in pickles."
Jars of pickles, we good.
Oh Lord, with your white clothes there. So I'm just saying. But anyway, did you know today is Slurpee Day? It is National Slurpee Day. 7-Eleven is giving off
till 7:00 tonight. So we missed it if you didn't get it. But every year Slurpee Day.
I thought they did it at 7 and 11.
No, it's
all day.
All day.
7-Eleven day.
They don't have too many of those in Georgia.
There was a
7-Eleven?
Yeah, because they all of the gas stations have their own like little thing. So there's not really many 7-Elevens out here. I actually haven't seen one. To tell the truth.
7-Eleven that used to be like by my house that we used to use, that closed. But there's another one that opened up. So I was like, I thought they were all closing. I was like, oh no, but then there's another one opened up even closer to us. So
7-Eleven started in 1950s. So just so you know, they have over 300 flavors. So go get if they're cheap and they're cool.
Yeah.
So
and 7-Eleven are in most countries. They ain't not just here in America. They overseas too. So if we have any overseas watchers, go get your 7-Eleven.
Go get your 7-Eleven. It is not Beyonce 7-Eleven.
Girl.
You know I love me some Beyonce, though.
7 twice.
There you go.
So that's just the National Day is Slurpee Day. You know, every time I do the National Day, I'm like, who the hell knows this? And that's why I'm here. I'm gonna let you know. Today is National Slurpee Day.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe you can have it with your pickle.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a whole lot of slurping going on.
Oh, girl. They ready tonight. Let me just tell you.
Sorry, y'all. My bad.
How y'all doing? So, V, what is the word for tonight?
The word is respite. And I'm sure some of you know what it means. The only reason we're doing these words, I just want to preface it because the people, I know you're smart. The thing is, it's a use it or lose it. So if we don't use our vocabulary, we're going to lose it. So I'm just trying to remind you of words that some of you might not know. Some of you know. You're like, I know that word. I want something I don't know. I know you know it, but
what happens? What happens if you're not using it right? So we got to give you the definition. So that's
right.
What
So we're giving you the definition right. So
lie. Wait. We got to start off. We did rapacious. And what was rapacious?
So, no, tell me, because I gave it to you.
Oh, I know. It's like a thing that you can't satisfy. It's a thing. It's an urge
like
you can't satisfy. It's greedy.
Rapacious. What did you say you liked? You said something, and we said, yeah. You said I'm rapacious when it comes to. I don't remember.
I don't know because Dawn was rapacious about sex.
What?
Oh, okay. She's rapacious about sex. Get it, girl.
What? Did you say that?
That's what she just said.
That's not. I said that, Dawn.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
Dawn said.
Oh, yes, Dawn did say that.
He has to get his
Bullshit.
life. He has to get his lies together. He said lies.
Lies.
No.
Lies.
That's why I don't even know. He wrote lies before we said that, so I don't know what he was saying in lies. But before we go any further, let me just tell you what respite means before we digress, as we normally do.
Yes, we will, because we have ADHD up here times.
Yeah,
three.
I'm just saying. So respite is a break from some kind of sadness. So in other words, if somebody maybe I'm going to use a frog, because I don't think any of us have frogs, at least in our immediate thing. So your frog died, and maybe you're going to take a respite from, dealing with that, to just go for a walk with your friend and not think about the fact that your pet died. You're taking a break from sadness. So you take a respite. That means you're taking a break, but it's usually from something sad. It's not just a regular break. It's like, not going to think about this right now. We're going to do this and try to get that off of our mind. So respite is taking a break from, whatever.
Well, I guess this show is taking a respite from this political situation.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
Look, people be like, do you know what's going on in the world? I be like, no, I don't know what's going on in the world. Simply because every time I turn on the goddamn news, hell's about to freeze over. At this point, that's what the hell's about to happen. Because it's a heat wave in New York right now. Texas they have a hurricane. I'm like, look, y'all, it's too much shit going on. I can't keep up. I don't want to keep up. I don't want to know. I'm going to stay in my little bubble and hope to stay safe.
You know what, Rainbow? I want to be like you when I grow up, but I can't do it. I listen. Cash and I went on live on TikTok on Tuesday, and we just went in. And
No. There was no we. Usually,
okay, you were going in. Stop the madness. You were not going in.
Was going in.
I definitely was going in. I was going in today on somebody else's live. Like I was, yes. It's like, so this black man was, obviously he's for Trump, and he was just going.
We'll just say the orange man. We don't want to say that name.
Okay, so he was for the orange man, and he was making
Oompa
mad.
Loompa.
So,
Gotcha.
yes. So he was for Oompa Loompa, and so he was making me mad. So I was just typing in what I thought for his views, because this is what makes me mad.
Tell us, girl.
No, but he's saying some things that he thinks that President Biden has done wrong in 1970. In 1970. So what year are we? So he's trying to say
that ain't got nothing to do with today.
And he's like, so do you people know in 1970? I'm like this. So that's your argument?
But people, if that's the case, well, he was out here grabbing women by the pussy. So what's the problem? Right. I mean, he was doing that recently.
Right. So that's what I'm you going back to that's the best you could do, and that's your argument. I was going in. I was typing, and then he was like, and he invited me on. I'm like, don't invite me on. I was on. I was like, let's go. He's like, why would you say because I'm a black man? Because I'm a black man. I'm like, because you're a black man and you have these views. Like, oh, I'm wondering if you're really black.
Tell us how you really feel, V.
Well, I'm just saying.
You know what upset me today? Though I'm listening to the people in the Democratic Party.
Okay.
Say that Biden should step down. Instead of keeping it strong, we already know. Already know Biden is Biden. He's taking his time thinking about things. He's doing it a little slower because I believe like he wants to give true information, not just like it's stupid because it's stupid and we all know it's stupid. Like he wants to take his time. And
Biden should step down. That man can't even walk up the steps properly. He should just give it to Kamala.
She's
And
not
look-
going to win. She's not going to win. So if
She's
he
not gonna
does that,
win.
we're lost.
I mean,
We're lost.
I'm not saying before the race. I mean, after he wins, after he wins, he should just be like, y'all know what? I'm too old for this shit. I would like to
See, the
give
thing
my place in a line to Kamala. That's what I'm
is,
saying.
any vote that's not for Biden is a vote for the orange man. That's the problem that and I feel like some of the Democrats, they know what they're doing. I feel like they want to sabotage, because if these are our choices, like the pickles and the soy sauce, these are the choices that we have. So if you don't vote for Biden, you are essentially voting for the orange man.
Who else?
These
are the only two. Those are the only two things that we got.
No, we have liberal. We do have another person.
We have what's his name?
Kennedy.
But Kennedy is not gonna win. Hands
And if you
down.
vote
And
for
he's
him,
splitting the Democratic vote.
because the Democrats are like, oh well, but maybe we should go with him. But if we go with him, he's not going to win. And then what's going to happen is the orange man is going to win, because Biden's going to have half the Democratic vote. Kennedy's going to have the other half. And guess who's going to have the rest of it? So a vote for him, I'm like, he should step down. I'm like, you need to step down, because you're killing me right now. Because he is definitely.
He should, first of all, not even that. He shouldn't even be allowed to run. That man is a felon. As of right now, he's still a felon.
Mm-hmm.
He shouldn't even be able to run.
Yes.
It's funny because he can't even vote for himself. So I want to see him go to the polls. When he goes to the polls, he can't even go to the poll. So
right.
that should be the first part of when he gets ready to, you know how in the morning they usually show the candidates go for the polls. No, we need to stop it right there and be like, sir, this is voter fraud. You're a felon.
I just don't understand how they're I get it, he's appealing it, but as of right now, you are still a convicted felon.
You're a convicted felon.
So you shouldn't be able to run.
Well, as soon as he becomes president, he's gonna pardon himself, and then that's it. So he just needs to be the president, and then he's pardoned himself. He's allowed to pardon himself. That's it. That's what he's trying to do. Then he doesn't have to appeal. He doesn't have to do nothing. So he just has to win, and that's why it's so important for him to win.
Nah, I want him to go down. I need him to go down.
Yes,
because first of all, what he is convicted of isn't even the major crime that I need him to go down for. I need him to go down for January 6th. I don't care about you.
Yes,
The whole prostitute thing. I could care less. If that's what you want to do in your private time, that's what you do in your private time. I don't care. Okay, you paid her some money. You said you didn't pay her. Y'all embezzling here and there. I don't care. I need you to go down, because many of people got hurt during that time, and someone, you and everybody that was at the damn thing should be accountable for it.
Capital. Yep.
You're going to talk about, I told him to go peacefully. You know what type of people follow you, and you know they are not peaceful.
And he knows the Proud Boys.
You know they're not peaceful. And you did that even knowing that your vice president was in there. Mm-hmm. He's like, go get his ass too. Bring his ass out too, because he ain't with me. If he ain't with me, he against me. God damn it, get him.
Good. Sadly, he won't step down. I know. No, Iris. I know.
Yes, Iris, he's not stepping down.
Do you see what's happening? But also bringing light to, do you see what's going on in Tennessee? There's the new Klan, the Proud Boys, and all these other people walking through Tennessee. And let me just tell you, the legislation in Tennessee is crazy. Right now, there's no abortion. No, they want no gay rights. Don't teach their children anything about gays. We're not even talking about sex. Like, kindergarten shouldn't even be learning about sex, period, whether it's heterosexual or whatever.
That's not
learn about sex, period.
That's not what we're taking. Kids don't learn about sex until high school, when they have a sex ed class.
But they're like, oh, you're teaching sex to the kids, and it's
not what we're teaching.
And I'm like, no, that's not what we're teaching. So you can't teach gayness in Tennessee, anything about gays. You can't and they're saying that you have to say the Lord's Prayer in school every morning.
And what happened to the separation of church and state? I'm a Christian, and I don't think that's fair.
What
about
not
the
even
people
that?
who don't
I was about to
believe
say, what happens if there are students who aren't Christian
You
or
have
Baptist
no
or
choice.
anything like that?
It's
I'm not.
gotta be a
I'm
Christian
not.
country.
I'm not praying to your God. I'm sorry.
Well, we're
I'm
a
not doing
Christian.
it.
Yeah.
I
We're trying
can't
to
say
make
the
it-
Lord's Prayer because that's not my Lord.
I can't listen. They're trying to make it a Christian country, and they're the Orange Man is having Project 2025,
Mm-mm.
and that is going to not allow women to have a right to choose in any state. So states can decide on their own that to take away women's rights, and that's that. So we're gonna let a man tell us.
Aren't they
what we can do with our body.
haven't they already tried that and they haven't
No.
succeeded?
No,
In
they,
Tennessee? In
yes,
Tennessee?
the states that no, there's plenty of states that have it, and there's 14 states waiting for him to win because when he says it's okay, they're going for it. 14 states are waiting for him to win. So
I'll
that
be
they can
if
say-
that not me per se, but if I'm telling you, New York will never be one of those states, y'all. Y'all need an abortion, go to New York.
That's it. But that's the thing. But you shouldn't have to. And what if you don't have money for that? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? This is your right.
Iris
And-
is absolutely right. Steps into the Handmaid's Tale. It's crazy.
Oh,
It definitely does. Yes, it 100%
I
does.
watched The
How-
Handmaid's Tale.
Me too.
But it's so crazy to me that these men are trying to tell women what to do with their bodies, but the minute that their mistress winds up pregnant, they're going to be the ones looking for an abortion. So how the hell are you trying to tell somebody don't have an abortion, but the minute your mistress comes up slipping because you done slipped up, you gonna be like, all right, we gotta find somewhere we can get this done.
Let me
They
get you a
coming to
plane
New York.
ticket to New York. Let me get you a plane ticket to New York, baby.
Because these men ain't gonna act like, especially most of these senators and congressmen, they
They're
all have
all
mistresses.
cheating on their wives.
Exactly, and their wives know about it, and they just don't care because they cheating on them too.
Oh, it's called privilege.
Yeah.
Melly. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And
no.
I was talking to somebody else online and they were talking about, but they're gonna defund the Department of Education. And
Yeah.
I'm like, so why are you happy about that? They're like, because then I can choose where my son gets to go to school. I'm like, okay, so you get a $12,000 check so your son can go to school. Okay. What private school can you go to
None.
for $12,000?
That is you are what is that, one semester?
You can't go to school.
That's,
for that.
that's 3 months. That's 3 months of schooling, and then what you
So-
want to do for the rest of the year? But they talking about defunding the Department of Education. Well, who's going to teach? Who's going to teach the kids?
It's not going to be the Department of Education. He's just tearing it all apart. There is going to be no Department of Education. We do not need that. We also don't need to I'm telling you, Project 2025, we don't need to talk about history. That's bad. Why are we still talking about slavery and the Holocaust? We're not going to be talking about that anymore. That's in the past. Let's move forward, people.
Because you have to know where you've come from to know where you're
the
going.
Orange Man thinks he knows.
No, but the whole thing is he wants to even more so whitewash over history, make it seem like we didn't contribute to anything in this country, and this country was built on our backs.
Yes, and you know what else he wants to do? He wants to make it so we have 3 branches of legislation. He wants to make it so that he has the most power, and it's not going to be even. He said it shouldn't be even because the president should have the most power. So the checks and balances.
No, because your ass. It's because your ass is going to try to do shit that you want to do.
Right. He's going to be a dictator. We're going to have him for the rest of. If we link him in, he's never getting out. That's it. Our country is going to be forever changed.
But the whole thing is he doesn't want to talk about the Holocaust. Jewish people, first of all, there are so many Jewish people here, and
Hope you're listening.
And there are so many Jewish people who are in Congress and in the House that I don't even know how that's actually going to pass, because they're going to be like, "Are you fucking kidding me? We run." First of all, they in the majority of shit, they run shit. Because when you fuck,
Yes,
when
they do.
you mess with Jews, you feel it. You gonna feel
I
it.
hope they're listening.
Allegedly.
I hope they're listening.
Oh no, they
Yes, Nicole,
allegedly, I guess.
dictatorship. Yes. So that's what he wants to do. We have the checks and balances for a reason. So I'm like, what are you doing?
It's right. No, because what he's trying to do is he's trying to run this show like his best friend Putin.
That is.
And he was like, well, you know, if I was there, Putin wouldn't have did what he did.
You would have probably done worse. And
What do you mean if you were there? You would have been like, you know what, Putin? I got something for you. I'm gonna get you an old girl over here, and she's gonna do her thing 1-2 for you. And don't kill these people. Evil people are gonna do evil shit no matter what.
That's exactly.
I just feel and I was watching because I didn't watch the last season in The Handmaid's Tale. And I went back and I watched The Handmaid's Tale, and I was just like, no one could have an abortion. All the women were just breeders. And then the rich people were like, oh, come, we're going to live a wholesome life.
Give me your baby.
Did they watch this when they were making Project 2025?
Yes.
Yes. And then the Orange Man says he has nothing to do with it because what he has is his cabinet that he had in the past. They're all writing it. They're doing, but he agrees with all of it. But he's like, but I don't know who wrote it. How about the head? This man used to be the head of the KKK. He just played golf with him, and that man helped write Project 2025. So I'm like, what do you mean you don't know? And how is a man
head of KKK?
Yep.
Yes. What do you think you know, let me tell you something. When Trump wasn't, back in the day, he was socialized with us black folk. You know, he was socialized with black celebrities and things like that. And now you see who he is socializing with now that he then became head of state.
Yep.
Those people who are going to keep him head of state. People who are going to go the mile for him because they black asses ain't. I'm gonna tell you that.
Well, yes, because he doesn't associate with people who have black jobs.
Yeah, well,
but his whole thing, first of all, he talking about, we need to build his wall. Mister, Mexico is where you got your clothes from. Mexico and China. That's who's making. That's who makes all your shit. And then you're gonna talk about how you want to make a wall and stop trade from these places, but they how you make your money.
Right.
How, son?
I just this whole thing and for black people to step out of the arena, I just wish there was a leader, and it doesn't have to be a black leader. A leader who is standing up for the biopic people, like the people of color. We have no leader, and we keep segregating ourselves. Oh, yep. I'm brown. I'm not black. I'm brown. Okay. At the end of the day,
let me tell you something. You're a minority. Yeah. It doesn't matter what color you are. You ain't white. You're a minority.
There's Cubans. I love it. There's Mexicans. They're all like, well, he's for us because it's for my money. And I'm like, you're going to be washing someone's car in a second. And that's going to be your job because
that's going to be the job for the minority.
You ain't blonde hair, blue eyed. You ain't them. Okay, sweetheart.
Because the only people that we accept in this country, according to him, are people from Europe. You could be from Europe and come here, but you can't be from Mexico.
And that's only because that's where his family originates from.
Oh, I know. So I mean, and also because it's a lot of Caucasian-looking people from those countries. So you can come here from there, but you can't come from any, other kind of country like Mexico or,
You can't come from Asia. You have to only come from Europe. You hear that, people? Europe.
Yep. you
Not
can't
Asia,
come
not
not
Africa, not
Africa.
you
not
can't,
Haiti.
not Australia. You can't come from down under. Oh, maybe because they look
You can come from
Maybe,
down
maybe.
under.
yeah.
Not certain people from down under, because you can't
Oh
be
yeah,
an
not the
aborigine.
Aborigines can't come. They certainly
Mm-mm.
can't come.
Mm-mm.
So
Well, because I was looking and I was like thinking, the new KKK is up and running. And then I was like, I wonder about the Black Panthers. There are new Black Panthers on the rise. They're teaching people how to arm themselves and be ready for the revolution. And I'm just saying to myself, this is going to be
World War Three. World Three.
for a civil war.
Mm.
We're
all
supposed
those
to be a civil
dystopian
war.
movies where the world has come and you see the wind blowing and the people like eating old tuna fish. Girl, don't throw out your tuna fish.
And keep that soy sauce.
Yeah, I'm keeping my soy sauce because you're gonna want my soy sauce.
You know why? Because it's got salt in it. It will keep yourself preserved.
That's exactly right.
So there are guns on the left side, there are guns on the right side, and we are gonna be caught in the middle. Well, I'm not gonna be caught in the middle because I'm gonna tell you now. I believe in arms. I am the Black person that believes in arms. Fight the power. My father has a little shotgun in his window in his pickup truck. Okay, so
I live in Georgia, where all you have to have is a driver's license and to get a gun. So,
well,
Okay, I don't
girl,
believe in arms, so I'm
I
just
know.
sorry.
It's okay. You're pretty. You'll make it into the master's house. I'm the one working in the field.
no, she won't be in the house. She'll be on the porch. She's still a little too dark to make it in the house.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, y'all about the same complexion. So
That's why I said the two of us will be on the porch together. My mother, on the other hand, she will be inside.
Yeah, my mother.
My ass gonna be in the fields. Okay, so
I'm coming out there with your ass because I don't want to be on the porch either.
look,
I'm gonna be on the porch. I'm sorry.
I'll do a little manual labor.
Whatever.
You know what? Matter of fact, never mind.
I'll give to you.
I'll be on the porch. I'll be in the porch simply because I don't. If I'm out there and I'm doing my job and you still beat me,
they're gonna have to kill us. So we're gonna die because we're gonna be rude. We're not gonna listen. We're gonna die. So just stay your butt on the porch.
Okay.
now you know how to assimilate. Stop lying. You be like, oh me, let me get my pretty ball gown. Meanwhile, I'll be like, nah, Nicole, let's go. Let's be like, wow. Be like, oh my bad.
Yeah, they're gonna shoot past you. They're gonna give you a warning shot first, and you be like, you know what? I got it. Y'all got this. You got it. You right.
Yeah, she knows because the cops came to someone, and I'm going to tell this story right before we go to a break.
Right. Okay.
There was someone stole her wallet from the dance studio, right?
Oh no! Oh hell no!
Yes. I was like, that girl stole your wallet. She's like, no, she didn't. I was like, she certainly did. We went to her house. We went to her house. I was like, yeah, let's go get to her. We getting this wallet
We
back.
called our friend who was a police officer. So she was further away. So she called her friends and said, go to this house because my friends are going there and I don't want something to happen to them. So she sent over some police officers.
When the police officers arrived, they walked straight past Yvette, came up to me and was like, why don't you give back the wallet?
Oh!
I was like, it wasn't.
I'm here to get the wallet back.
And it was this. I'm like, it wasn't. And I was like, no, it's not her. She's in the house. She's like, you sure it's not her? I'm like,
what?
Yep.
Disrespectful asses.
So when it comes and we know that the war is coming, I have to arm myself because obviously they see this face and they think it's time.
I think I might have to arm myself only because my mouth is raped. Somebody's gonna kill me.
It's gonna be
You
like
gonna
the
be raped.
what happened? It's not gonna. It's not
Shut
gonna be
up.
It's gonna be more like a purge. People just gonna be just coming and trying to take people's shit. So you gotta arm yourself and protect your house and yourself and your
They're gonna
doggy.
come and try to-
But you remember the last time during the election, there were no guns, there were no bullets, there was nothing. I'm just saying, people.
Yeah, well, I'm not. They're just gonna kill me. What am I? I'm not gonna do any of it. I'm not gonna
Get a
be-
bat or something. You gotta protect yourself.
Oh, I have a bat. I have a
Okay.
bat. But the thing is, whatever I have, Rainbow, they're gonna take it away from me. I'm not gonna try to hurt somebody. I'll be like this, and they'll be like, "Give me that bat." I'll be like, "Okay." So if I have a gun,
She don't. Oh no, I'm a firm believer in self-preservation.
yeah, I'm not. I would just probably hurt you if I thought you were gonna hurt my kids. Now I'm gonna have to hurt you. But if it's just me and you, it's gonna be. I'm just saying the truth. I'm gonna end up giving. I might hold the gun, but I'm not gonna shoot it. And if I'm not gonna shoot it, you're gonna take it away from me. And
So what
shoot
you
me.
have to do is you have to throw your doggy out there in front. So if they try to hurt your dog, then you have a reason. Then you gonna have a reason.
Okay. Okay. Now I would do something if somebody tried to hurt my dog.
See? See?
Yeah.
Okay, disease and crazy. Let's
Yeah.
go to that commercial break.
We'll be right back.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, here to let you know that the Evening Rush Network now has an app. Yes, an app, you guys, so you can stay connected on the go and watch all your favorite podcast shows. You can download the app at Google Play Store or Apple iTunes. So spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, if you're looking to start a podcast and really don't know how, well, hit us up at the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com and inquire about time slots, pricings, and everything you may need to get started. We got you. Join the winning team, the Evening Rush Network. And also, download that app. What are you waiting for? Get to it.
And we're back.
And we're back. Welcome back to Relationship Ish. We have our host. I'm Cash, and we have hello, I'm V. Hello. And this is before the drink. This is before the alcohol. How's that?
Oh Lord. We get it.
And we have
I'm Cash. I was supposed to say, wait a minute, that's not your name, girl.
the only Rainbow we have, Rainbow in the house with us today. She has a podcast on Wednesdays. What time do you do the podcast?
Wednesdays from 7
And what time?
Huh?
What time?
7.
Wednesday from 7 to 8.
From 7 to 8 on the Evening Rush Network. And today's topic, what is today's topic? Cash.
Oh, me? Because I don't know if you know who I am. Dating outside your comfort zone. So we're going to be talking about dating outside your because this right here, this is bringing in race, politics, religion, like everything. So sometimes what happens if you have to date outside your comfort zone? Have you ever dated outside your comfort zone, Rainbow?
Yeah, I guess I have. You said race.
Ethnicity.
Yeah, I guess he was Puerto Rican and Jamaican. So I guess that's outside of my race. Unless I guess he's still a minority. So I ain't never dating no white man or nothing. That's too far outside of my comfort zone.
So you've never dated a Caucasian person?
No, never even thought about it.
Well, you dated outside your ethnicity, so that's different,
right?
So, I don't know. When you live in the hood, you all one. Puerto Ricans, Jamaicans, blacks, we all the same in the hood.
So V, you dated outside your comfort zone?
Yes, all the time.
All the time. You must be comfortable.
I mean, my ex-husband was Caucasian.
I know you're watching. Sorry.
Oh. You said that like he's a stalker, and I know you're watching. Huh.
Well, maybe.
Oh,
but so
blink twice if you're in trouble.
Oh my goodness. But
Just
how
then
about
there's
you?
something in her
Kat?
eye.
Have you dated outside your comfort zone?
I've dated outside my comfort zone in the fact that I think about ethnicity. And so I did date an African woman, and that was way outside my comfort zone
Yeah, but
because I
was it
didn't.
because she was African, or she just had? Was it the values that she has as an African
Her
woman, or
her
was it?
values, the respect,
Oh,
with the food that she cooked, the
mm,
her mannerisms.
So it was a culture thing.
It was
yeah.
very much a culture thing. And someone told me, someone told me, it's okay. It's not in your comfort zone, but maybe
I just
she
was
might
like,
be nice.
the people that you
Give
were
it
dating
a
before, they weren't
try.
getting anywhere. So I'm like, let's just try something new. The girl likes you. Let's just see. You don't have to marry her. Just go on a date. I didn't know they would date longer than the one date. I thought it would be one date to be over. But she's like, well, I guess she's kind of nice at the beginning. Mm-hmm. And at the end, she's like, I don't know why you told me to go with these people. I'm like, good.
So it was a culture thing for you. In V, what about you? Was it a culture thing for you as well?
Well, you know what? I think a lot of people that I date are Caucasian because of circumstances. Not only, I mean, I definitely like Caucasian men, but I like Black men. But I'm not what most Black men are looking for. I'm not saying no Black men, because on paper, like when I'm on social media, there's plenty of Black men who go, oh, I don't think you're so beautiful or whatever, but then they never ask me out. So I've been talking to Black men for like a month and nothing, and talk to a white guy for like 5 minutes, and they're like, so do you want to go out on this day? So it's the circumstances for me.
It's a culture thing, because I just feel like white people are faster about a lot of things. If you think about it, if you think about things in terms of like when it comes to marriage and stuff, like white people 1-2 years, you want to marry me? Black people 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah,
9,
I'm not doing
10
that
years
5, 6 years.
10 years down the line. You like
yeah, that's what. See, that's because that's Cash. She's like, you're quick. I'm like, yeah, I am quick. I'm not wasting my time. Like if
She's
we're
almost
not
a
going
lesbian.
forward, I'm
you
not.
said she's like a lesbian.
No,
She's a
I would
lesbian.
never marry. She got married before her year anniversary of dating this person, so she should have no way to talk. She is a lesbian.
That's
I've
why
never
she said,
married
and that's
anybody
why
else.
she said, and that's why she's saying that about
Yes,
you.
but I did never
Lesbians
marry. I married my ex-husband after being with him for 6 years, and I've been with this guy for a year, and we're not engaged or anything. So I'm like, it's not that. She just wants me to date more than I date. Like, in other words, if I'm dating one at a time. I find you, I like you. I don't see that I'm going to
She
sample
just
other
wants
things.
to date. She's not a serial dater, is what she's saying.
Right, I am not,
She's
and I don't
gonna
like
date.
it.
She finds the man she likes, and she's gonna date him.
I'm good.
And if she don't like him no more, then she gets rid of him and then finds someone else.
That's who I am.
She just wants to date one person and one person only.
Yes, I'm a serial monogamous. Yeah, I'm dating. When I'm dating one at a time. I'm not dating Bob, and I'm not doing all that. I like, oh, were you the one with one sister? Oh yeah, you have one sister. Like, not the one sister though. Yeah, no.
You have to remember the characteristics. You can't just be saying, so you're the one with one sister, right? You have to know these things.
Well, I'm not trying to write a book. So let me just date one at a time. See if I'm comfortable with you. See if you're comfortable. And the thing is, I in general, I've dated a lot of Catholics. I'm Catholic, so we have that in common, regardless of our skin color. We have some religious beliefs that are fundamental for me and for them. So I feel like that's brings us together. You know what I mean?
Well, Dr. Hoffman says that, having a preference of being inside your race or culture is about familiarity.
Yep.
We know what you mean. We know what
right.
you mean.
So
familiarity.
Thank you.
Familiarity.
You're attracted to people who have similar values.
Yes.
So maybe, I don't know, maybe there are not a lot of Black Catholics.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of Black Catholics.
No, I don't just tease
No,
it. I'm just saying.
you know what it is? They're Baptists. They want to go to church and they be like, They don't want to, man. That's not the church they want to go to.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I wouldn't care because I'm Christian, so if I went to a Baptist church, I would feel fine.
Right, because you're Christian. Yeah. See, Catholics and Christians, so Christians can either be Catholic or Baptist, right?
Or this other Lutheran or Christian.
I'm Lutheran.
There's a lot of this. So this is a big wild world with Christians. I'm just a Christian. I think it'd be hard for me to date a Muslim man. Because I think they put some kinds of restraints on women that I would not be able to. I'm not going to hide my shoulders are always out. I'm not hot like.
Well, not all Muslims.
You're Muslim?
No, I'm not Muslim.
I was like,
no, I like bacon.
I do too. No, but I know I know Muslims, and I know some Muslim men, and I know the women that they're with, and their women aren't conservative. So
okay, so that's good. That's good to know. That's good to know.
That's what I'm saying. Not all Muslims men are. Not all Muslims are conservative.
Right.
Because let me tell you, I'm not hiding none of this. All this.
I never hide mine.
I think I also dated outside my comfort level because I dated someone who was much younger than me. And that was controversial. Like it was crazy. So I think
how much younger?
I think it was 9 years at the time.
Oh, that's not that. How old were they?
18.
What?
You just
I'm like, that wasn't a bad 18, baby. She's a baby.
Yeah, but I wasn't the pursuer. So it was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm not.
What are you doing with that child?
Tell
that child to leave me alone.
Like, okay. It was like kind of like, are you attracted to me? No, because you have a boyfriend. Okay. Are you? But you just keep on doing. Okay, you are attracted to me because you just kissed me. All right. So oh yeah, that was crazy. Yvette was involved in that, and that was just the whole.
I was just a bystander. I was not involved in anything. I was a bystander.
Crazy.
What? You know what she mean when she say involved? It wasn't like a threesome or nothing.
Wait. No.
I'm just making it clear because some people, because that was part of the issue in the first place. Some people,
they thought that the two of y'all was trying to rag on this little girl.
We're close friends, right? So they think that you can't be a close friend at the time. Some people thought you can't be a close friend with a lesbian because then.
But if I'm not gay and she knows that I'm not gay, we are just friends.
And how about every lesbian doesn't want to be with every woman? Like do you want to be with every man? So why does it every lesbian wants to be with every woman? That's not how it goes.
We can't control ourselves.
That's how I feel about gay men. When straight men be like, "Oh, he gay, get him out of here. He gonna try to talk to me." I'm like, you do know that they have preferences too, and you may not be their preference.
Right.
Everyone has a type. And you ain't it, baby. You ain't everybody's type.
I am everybody's type, but I'm just saying.
I'm done. I am not everyone's type, but I for some strange reason, I do attract a lot of lesbians though.
I don't.
I do.
Oh, you both do. So stop lying. V is on a whole live. There's 7 lesbians, and she's like, "Oh, I agree." And I'm like, ma'am,
yeah,
ma'am. It's
But
okay if y'all don't eat. That's why y'all like that pickles. All right.
so we're gonna make an effort to avoid judgment. Ultimatums, right?
And undue pressure. So tell us. So that's what we're gonna be. Oh wow! Look at this time.
I
Yes.
know.
So
I'm like,
if you're gonna date outside your comfort zone, make an effort to avoid judgment. Ultimately.
I guess we was having a bit too much fun, huh, ladies?
yes, because I'm like this.
Oh my God. So, I mean, it's important. Like, if you're with, say, I'm just going to use Catholic versus a Jewish guy, and you're like, well, you know what? If you eat bacon one more time, look, you can't tell them that's what they
Well, count me
believe in.
out. I want out.
Well, the thing is, you can't always be right. You have to like know that it's not about being right. They think this way and you think this way. It's about acceptance. If you can accept the differences, then you can rock with the person. But if you can't accept the differences, then deuces.
All right. Well, number 2, educate yourself and reflect. Like, educate yourself on what or who you're dating, right?
Mhm.
Like the politics that they believe in, maybe educate educate yourself about their religion, educate themselves about like their culture and ethnicity. Like for me, I was dating someone from Nigeria, and I started like listening to, before Afro beats were even a thing. I was I was like, this is my music. I've been missing the motherland.
I'm done. I've been missing the motherland. Cut it
Yes, yes. I think that's important because you just say these things, but you may not know. So if you educate yourself and reflect on what were my biases, like in my head, because of society, I know that this is stupid. I thought all Africans ate with their hands.
They only eat certain things with their hands.
Yes,
but you must eat fufu with your hands.
Yeah,
but why?
Yeah.
That was my thing.
But
because of the texture.
Yes, but my relatives are basically a lot of them from India. So my parents, especially my mother, ate a lot of Indian food with her hands. Mm-hmm. So when my ex-husband was watching my mom when she had roti and some other stuff, and he's like, "Does your mother need me to get her a fork?" I'm like, "No."
Mind your business.
You know what I mean?
Don't be rude.
Because he had never seen that. Yeah, well, we were just dating at the time. But by the time we got married, he was over. He was eating with his hands, like, you know what I mean. He had evolved. He's like, So I think it's cultural because I don't feel like I see that all the time, and it's okay for me. But I feel like some people never see that, and they don't know what it is. Like they have to eat with a knife and fork all the time because that's what they know.
I feel like people like that are just sometimes a little uncultured.
Yes, well, that's what it is.
No, you thought they only ate with their hands,
right?
So if you seen them eat with their hands, it wasn't a big deal.
Would you? Or what? Tell you, would you be disgusted? Yeah. Okay. So she's being honest.
I mean, it wasn't fried chicken. You eat fried chicken with your hands.
But what I don't understand is you thought that's how they ate their food. So how was it disgusting for you?
But it wasn't disgusting. It was when I saw that it didn't happen. I was like, why? They're like, do you think we only eat with our hands? And I'm like,
I'm done with you.
Remain silent. I had to remind.
She's probably like this uncultured.
Yes, food. My mom ate a lot of food with her hands. So,
what do I know? I admit I was stupid.
I'm just claiming it.
Mm-hmm. Number 3.
Okay, so be open to communication about different struggles,
differences and struggles. Mm-hmm. So I think so. When you were talking with your you're a person and you're talking about your did you have or have you ever been discriminated against, do you think?
Yeah, a lot. Not a lot. That's a lot. But I have been discriminated against. Yes. Oh, so this is a discrimination right now because you think because I look the way I look that I'm not discriminated against, and that's not true. I'm the black
Well,
girl.
I use your ish to get what I want. I certainly
I definitely get some things that I want because of how I look. I know that, but I have definitely. I mean, I had the police called on me. You know that.
Oh yeah.
But they called because when he called the police on me.
Who called somebody a monkey?
No, he didn't call me a monkey. He called the police on me, and when he got closer up to me, he looked right at me and said, "Oh, she's Indian. I didn't know she was Indian. I thought she was black. That's why I called the police." I'm like, "I am black." Hello? Yes, so he thought I was black. I'm half Indian, half black. That's fine. But he just looked at me and said, "Oh, she's Indian, so I wouldn't have called the police. I didn't know. If I'm a black woman, you're calling the police on me."
Okay, but what was the police called for? Just because you were black?
Yes, because I was okay. This is my ex-husband's family, and I was having dinner with them. I was dressed like I got all my stuff from Lord & Taylor's. I couldn't get any more dressed up than I was to have dinner with his family. Okay, so his mother was talking to me about some flowers she had planted. My ex-husband was gonna go take a shower. He just came from the gym, so he's taking a shower. I go outside and I'm looking at the flowers she just planted, and I'm like, "Oh, she put these two close together." And so I'm just thinking to myself, and I'm walking around the yard dressed up. I have on a dress. I look as nice as I could look. Here comes not one, two police cars. I'm like, they're coming up the driveway. I'm like, "Oh, I wonder what happened." Like, I'm like, "Dude," and they're like, "So, do you know the people who live here?" "Yes." "What are their names?" So I tell them, "Do you have ID?" I was like, "Well, in the house, I don't have any ID here." And then the man who called the police on me comes running up like to see what's going on because they thought I was casing the house. I'm looking to see if I could
Steal
rob it in my high heels and dress and hair done and nails done. So I'm no bag in my hand. So I'm going to rob. I'm going to what? Yes.
You're gonna set them up. You're gonna go to the door and you'll be like, "Hi, can I use your phone?"
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You know,
and then I'm going to have the rest of the gang come and get them. Yes. So I was definitely
like that.
Low down, dirty bastards.
And my ex-husband's family didn't come to the wedding because I was black. So I've been discriminated against.
Okay, you're right.
She said you're right. That did happen.
Oh, I don't know. Well, Rainbow, anything happen like you were with the like outside your comfort zone and something happened and you had to be like, "This is what happens to me"?
No, I'm always with the niggas.
For educational purposes only.
Mm-mm.
She's like, "Nope." Mm-mm. I didn't have to explain none of my struggles. I was picking roaches out the cereal box.
No. I don't have many white friends. I hang with a bunch of black people. We have the same struggles. With a black man, we have the same struggles. I don't really go in white people neighborhoods unless I'm like, I don't.
Killing me right now. She's like, "I don't go with white people." Because
I don't want nobody to have to call the cops. My mother is like extremely like damn near white to me in my eyes. When I was younger, I thought she was a white woman or a Chinese woman. And my mother said back in the day, she used to her and her friends would go in areas and they would get chased out by the police. I said, "Was you with dark-skinned people? Because you could pass as white." She was like, "Ranisha, I'm black." I said, "Is you really?" "No." So I've never had those struggles. I've never gone in neighborhoods and they be like, "Get your black ass out of here." I've never really had like racism like blatantly thrown in my face.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm light skinned too, and maybe I know how to switch it up every once in a while. But I try to stay out of stuff like that. I try to stay with the black folk. I'd rather be with my peoples and somebody just say something wrong to me, like, "Hey, girl, can I talk to you?" And I just be like, "No, it's okay," and get to my car. I don't want nobody to call the cops on me. That's
Yeah, well, this happened to me.
If you're trying to date outside your comfort zone, maybe you should do number 4. And don't try to change your partner's position or anything. Don't try to change them. If you want to be with someone, you're dating someone, don't be like, the orange man is right and you're wrong, because that's just going to cause conflict.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
don't you try to change people regardless of their even if they're in your comfort zone or not?
I feel like I feel like sometimes in my opinion, you're not trying to change somebody, but if this is the way it is for you and this is the way it is for them, and you just naturally change because your eyes are open in a different sense. You didn't realize.
I'm still drinking out of my red cup.
Yes, but you didn't realize, like when you realize certain
and you should.
things, it's open. Yeah, I'm not drinking out of anybody's red cup. I'm no.
Why not? What's wrong? You know what's in the red cup.
No, you don't know what's in the red. I'm too bougie for no red buddy's cup. No.
Let me tell you something. If you got a red cup, you know it's something in it. Something in it.
And I don't care what's in it. It's not. I'm not drinking out of anybody's red cup. And I don't care if it's a barbecue. I don't care where we are. If you have a red cup, I'm not drinking. I will just die of thirst or bring my own cup.
She said, "Die of thirst. Don't do that."
Iris says some assimilate to their partner, and I think that this is a case. She's assimilated to her partner not having red cups.
No, my mom didn't have any red cups growing up. She just thought that.
Because your mama, you said your mama's Indian. She ain't black. Black people have red cups.
She's only have Indian, but yeah. Well, so I got it from. So what I'm trying to say is, I got it from my mama. I didn't get it from somebody else. My mom's like, why are they drinking out of those nasty red cups? I don't know, mommy. I don't want them either. Yeah, some people try to assimilate because I feel like you just naturally, if it's your partner, some things you're gonna change and some things. But you know what?
It's cool. I don't want to say assimilate. I just call it compromising.
Right, but you do that with anybody. You know what I mean? Even if you're both black, maybe you're used to having big parties. They're used to having little small get-togethers, and now sometimes you have big parties, and now sometimes you have small get-together. It's just the way it is, right? Because it's just that you have to compromise no matter.
I'm done. She said, I didn't know that there was anything else other than a red cup, and now these fancy colors. Maybe pink cup.
No, Iris, I drink out of a clear cup.
You need people to see what you're drinking? Nuh-uh. Yeah. I don't want people to see what I'm drinking.
They can see.
I don't need you to know
what I'm drinking. And if I'm in the wrong person's house, I need to see what's in that cup clearly, because there might be some bugs crawling in there. And you know what I'm talking about. Stop.
First of all, if I put my cup down, I'm not coming back for it.
You see, I can't be part of that. I cannot be part of that. See, she not even gonna put her cup down, because if she put it down, you see, no. That's
just that ain't a rule when you go outside. Like that was always a rule. If you put your cup down, baby girl, don't come back for it if you ain't at your own house. Because who knows? It ain't even got to be a roach or nothing. What happens if somebody tries to slip you a Mickey? Don't you put your cup down? Don't come back for it. You keep that damn cup is in my hand. I'm dancing around with that cup like this.
That's right. That's right.
That's a rule. I'm mad that she had it down pat. She's like,
exactly. Like,
yeah, I drink out of only clear cups.
Oh God!
I was at Gash's house, and everybody had a red cup, and I had a glass. And then one of her friends was like, "I want a glass too." She's like, "Okay, no, we're not going like that." We're like, We know that V's going to only drink out of a glass, but I could drink out of a clear plastic cup, not red.
Okay, number 5.
Have open and honest conversations. Honey, I'm not drinking out of a red cup. I don't belong to the projects and I don't belong to the trailer park. So we not having red cups. Now I'm real because I live in Hollis, Queens. What?
I used to lay down the block.
That's right. It was an honor to get a red cup. It was an honor because that means because you know what's in that red cup.
Let me tell what that's what I
said.
said.
Grown-ups had the red
cups. That's exactly what I said. You know, when you get a red cup, you know what's in the red cup. Nowadays, everybody have a red cup. The little kids have a red cup. They just be having Kool-Aid in it. It ain't nothing special now. But back in the day, if your parents had a red cup, you knew what was in that red cup. And if you might try to get past them.
Yeah, no, but thanks anyway. That's nice.
But yes, but in any relationship, you should have open and honest conversations.
Yes. Yeah, don't say I don't mind something that you mind. Like, I don't mind going to synagogue. If you know you don't want to go to synagogue, just be honest. I'm not going to go to the synagogue.
I'm not Jewish. You go to the synagogue. I'm not going because that's your religion, not mine. So I'll go with you if you want to come to church with me. But baby,
I want you to know my family. Oh, you're not going to convert?
Just know. Why I gotta convert? Just know that church is going to be a little while. Just know that.
She's like, what?
Why you can't convert? We have more fun at church than y'all do.
Oh, you definitely do.
Yeah, but they have more money when the people die. Oh.
That's why you have to have a couple of Jewish friends and you invite them to your wedding because they give good gifts.
Oh, Lord.
Financial.
No, that needs to be a whole nother thing. Proper gift giving. Okay. Number 6.
Have a vision of your future together plans. So your plans what are the plans? So you dating this man, he's Jewish, you're a Christian. What's your plans? You plan on converting, not converting? You're still going to get married? You're going to have Christmas and Hanukkah? You're just going to have a tree? No tree? He doesn't want a tree in his house? What's going on? How are we going to make this work?
If y'all going to get married, somebody's got to convert because Hanukkah is 8 days and you got to give gifts for 8 days. I ain't got time or the money.
We have friends that my sister and I, we have some friends that are Christian and Jewish married, and they have a tree and they do both.
Oh no, that sounds like too many. That sounds like too many gifts to me because Hanukkah is 8 days of giving, and then on Christmas, and then you got to give on Christmas too, and then you got to have the menorah and the trees. You got to remember to light it at. No, count me out.
Rainbow, you
count me out.
But what if you have Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, and Christmas?
Count me definitely. I mean, Kwanzaa, you don't have to give any gifts. You just have to.
But you got to remember to light the little candle at the night.
That's 8 There's 8 days. What is it? 9 candles for Kwanzaa? Because you have. I mean, not for Kwanzaa. For the menorah. Hanukkah. Yeah, it's 9 candles for Hanukkah, and then what is Christmas it? 12 candles. No. That sounds like a whole lot of candles, and it sounds like my house gonna be up in flames. So count me out.
Yeah. But if you're dating, but some people are dating for fun. But if you're dating if you're serious, you need to decide how you guys are gonna make this work.
Good. Well, that's outside my comfort zone. Number 7.
Oh wait, I'm coming. I'm getting there. Oh.
Christmas okay, stop the madness, Iris. I think Iris has had a little too many. I can't even pronounce that.
You can't put Christmas first because Hanukkah comes before Christmas.
Oh, shocky!
So it's got to be Hanukkah. It's got to be Chris Kwanzaa.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
Han Miss Kwanzaa.
You heard it here first,
Miss
ladies and gentlemen.
Kwanzaa. First.
Hannes Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
All right, girls. Respond with respect. I think that's every relationship, even if it's outside
Yes,
your Christmas.
people don't do
zone.
it. They're like,
outside,
oh,
outside your Christmas zone.
yeah, but people don't do it because we judge, right? We judge, so we say, yeah, no, like you know, if you're
That's
Jewish,
what y'all,
don't believe-
that's what y'all
Jewish-
do in your religion.
That's right. You know,
That's
we
what
do
y'all
that.
do in your culture.
What do you mean you eat pork? I mean, I eat pork, but some people who don't eat pork, they judge. They're like, you eat pork? That's so nasty. I'm like, oh,
You ain't got
okay,
to tell
don't
me.
eat it, don't eat it.
I live with a non-pork eater. I'm like,
Okay,
wait a minute,
like,
time out.
what?
But you act like you ain't never eat pork, and you act like pork bacon ain't the best bacon in the world.
It is.
Oh, wait
man.
a second. You live with someone who doesn't eat pork.
My
How does
fiance,
that work?
You sure he's not Muslim?
he ain't. He ain't.
So this is a comfort. You're living outside your comfort.
No,
zone.
I'm not. You know why? Because I'ma still eat my pork. I still get my bacon. I get my pork sausages. I get my pork fries. I get my pork chops.
You can eat it inside the house.
You're damn right. This is our house, not his house. It's our house.
Well,
Is it
I
the same
think
fridge?
he might have gave you an ultimatum before you moved in.
No, the hell
You're
he
it
not
in the same
having the
fridge?
swine on my
ain't no.
mind.
He said ain't no pork on my fork. Yeah, I said it ain't on your fork. It's on mine.
So when you're cooking like pork chops, you have to cook another thing too.
Yeah,
You have to cook like pork chops and
lamb
steak.
chops. Yeah,
Or
no, because he doesn't need beef either. Really, no.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a lot going on in this house. No pork. There's no pork. There's no beef. It's chicken, turkey, chicken, fish, chicken.
Maybe
Oh,
that's how
good.
she keeps her figure.
yeah, and looking good. It's working for you, girls. It's working for you.
No, that we only been living together for 2 years. I lived at my mama's house where we ate pork.
Oh, well, I tried. Yeah, but you know what I learned this year? Don't yuck my yum.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I hate when people do that.
Respond
Right.
with respect. Don't yuck my yum. Have
And
the
what
respect.
And they're all
Like,
not just that.
Especially,
You can't. What they say? Don't. I had it and I lost it just that quick. Gone.
With the wind.
you know, I think
So
you respond with respect, especially when it comes to like hair texture and hair type. Because
Okay.
I did date a white guy once in my
Better not.
life. Yeah, and then it was like, that's different. What?
Get your hands out my hair.
You only wash it once a week, and I'm like,
You're lucky if I do that.
yeah, I'm like, but it was like a big thing. It was just like, so, and don't get my hair wet, like, and like, why not get your hair wet? Like,
Baby, because you don't want to know what this looks like wet.
And that's when I used to get the crimp curls. You know, they take all that gel and they whatever.
And you think you about to wet this?
Yeah.
Oh,
you have to
hell
like
no.
this.
So you want me to be blind because after all of that gel gets wet and it starts to run down into my eyes, I'm gonna be blind for the rest of my life.
Yeah. No.
My eyes gonna be shut closed. I'm gonna be like Ray Charles out here.
Love it. Rainbow. It tastes the rainbow. No, I don't want to taste your rainbow. Like, because you know, gay people, they're gonna be like, oh, she wanted to taste.
She's
rainbow.
just out there flirting. I am not everyone's type. Not every lesbian likes me.
Again,
And not
everyone's type.
And not every straight man likes me either.
I am everyone's type. Again, I reiterate.
Maybe I am too, but I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say it.
I'm everybody's type. Me.
Pick me. Pick me, but don't pick me. Is what she's saying.
Yeah, right.
I'm your type, but you not my type.
that gay woman's gonna call her up like, V, I heard
that you said that everybody's your type. I mean, that you everybody.
I didn't say everybody's my type.
I just changed it. I said I had to
yeah. Okay, Rainbow. Make sure you get it right, girl.
Yeah, that V is everyone's type. That means if you in the women, she's your type.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I ain't in the women, so V not my type.
If you're into men,
girls, boys, and low farm animals.
She said if you into men, I'm your type.
I'm your type.
She is so. I have to put that. That's gonna be my meme tomorrow. I'm your type. Oh my God! So let's run these back. If you want to date outside your comfort area, acceptance, compromise, and respect, let's think about the 7 things that you need to do when you want to date outside your comfort area. Rainbow, number 1.
Oh, shoot. Number 1, I'll just tell you what it is. Number 1 is make an effort to avoid judgment, ultimatums, and undue pressures.
Number 2, educate yourself. You can do it. Run them down. Go ahead, Rainbow.
Number 2, educate yourself and reflect. Number 3, be open and communicate about differences and struggles. Number 4, don't try to change your partner's position on anything. Number 5, have open and honest conversations. 6, have a vision for your future together and plans. Number 7, respond with respect.
Is there anything that's making you say, I never thought about it now. Now I can be armed.
I ain't dating outside my comfort zone.
Come on, take some risk. Well, you already.
I'm damn near married, y'all. We've been together for 21 years. I'm married. I just call it is what it is.
21 years?
Yeah, we were babies. Very, very. We were children when we got together. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have you might as well say we're as old as someone's legal age drinking child.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Okay. So that's why I ain't dating. Well, you said I'm dating outside my comfort zone because he don't eat pork.
Yeah, that pork thing that is a breaker for me. I'm just gonna let you know there's no compromise about that. There's none. That is a non-negotiable.
It's not negotiable for me either. Because if he had said to me, "Well, it's either pork or me," well, I'm just gonna have to go with the pork, my man, because you're not gonna tell me what I can and cannot eat.
V, anything that you took away from this?
Most of these things I hope that I do. I date outside my comfort zone all of the time. So I think that I don't think there's anything new for me. I've learned, I'm just going to say, in general, I've learned most of these things through time because I think I'm very judgmental. I judge everybody and we all know it. So I think I've learned not to be so judgy. I still am. I know it's wrong.
I still am.
Yeah, I judge. I definitely judge. So if
somebody know that I'm judging you.
Yes, I am. And I have to be honest about it. And Cash knows. I'm like, did you see? But I'm judging. I'm always judging. And I never
took mine one look and noticed 20 things. Be like, did you see the nails, the feet, the shoes was scratched on one side and there was only one earring with a back? I'm like,
yep,
you noticed all of that in 9 seconds?
I done saw it all.
Like, yes.
How about you, Cash? You got something that took away?
I don't know. I think the part where it talks, I think, like you said, like being outside my comfort zone, to know that, to have the open and honest conversations about not to change somebody. Like, I think that you think this way about, okay,
we can agree to disagree.
It's not, you're right. And I think that's like the biggest takeaway is just like, I'm not going to change you. Like V always says, okay, but you're not going to change me. I'm not going to change my mind. You're not going to convince me. And I'm like, that annoys the hell out of me, but it's so true.
It's an opinion.
Right. So I'm not going to try to convince you, and you're not going to try to convince me. But that's not how Cash can tell you. That's not how it always was. I learned that. I'm like, okay, this is how we have to handle it because we're just clashing. So I'm not going to change my opinion. You're not going to change yours. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying you're right.
We
and
can
that's
agree to disagree.
Yes.
And it's fine. Your opinion is your opinion, and my opinion is my opinion. And opinions are like assholes. Everybody
has one. Amen. All right.
So, what is next week's show, Miss
I don't know. What is next week's show?
I don't know what next week's show is.
You told me what it was. I don't remember.
I did?
Yeah.
I don't remember either. So it's going to be a big surprise. Oh, I know. You told me what it was. I remember. It's the top affordable vacation.
Oh, the top affordable. Yes, because I said it's summertime. We need to go on vacation. We can't
I'm definitely going to be on that show because I need to know what they are.
Yes.
I need a vacation.
We need the top vacations that we could afford. So I'm like, let's look some of them up and share them with everybody.
So I already have some of them. Vacation. So top of next week's show, top affordable vacation spots for couples only.
Couples only? I guess.
Oh, you want
a romantic one?
You don't want a romantic
baby?
Like 4 days
with the bring
your time?
I mean, I thought y'all said y'all was going together, so I thought it was like a girls' trip or something.
Romantic?
Oh, no, not romantic.
Well, these are the top vacations. Oh, let's do a girl trip. You coming, Rainbow?
I'm about to say y'all didn't say romantic. Y'all just said top affordable vacation.
Well, we could change it. We'll look.
Y'all can
affordable vacations.
Y'all can do girls trip.
We could do the top vacations. You can make it romantic if you want. These are the places you could go that you could afford. Go with your girl. Go with your boy. Go with whoever you want.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Just don't go with your farm animal.
Oh, the Evening Rush girls trip. What? You're not ready.
Rainbow's working 7 days a week, so it's not gonna happen.
I do work 7 days a week, but I told y'all once I catch up, I'm going back to like 3 days a week, y'all. 3 days a week, and then that means I got a 4-day weekend, y'all.
There you go.
I'm talking. There you go. Well, make sure you follow, like, and share. And tonight, let me just tell you, because we have a good time. We forgot to say thank you, Evening Rush Network, for allowing us to be here. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, Amazon, Spotify, TikTok, Twitter. Instagram, we're Twitter. We're everywhere. So make sure you tell your friend to tell your friends, tell your cousins, tell your aunt that we're here because we're always having a great time.
And we also want to thank Rainbow. Not only was she our guest, but she produced our show today. So we want to give a shout out.
I was multitasking back here, y'all.
Thank you, Rainbow. We appreciate you.
Yeah, I don't got no sound effects like Dawn.
No, that's my sound effect. If Dawn refuses to give me my sound effect,
hey,
that's my sound effect.
No, I curse him out. I'll be like, where the bombs at? Where's the hand claps? Where they at? He'd be like, all right. I'd be like, give them up.
But thank you for joining us, Rainbow. We appreciate you. We hope you come back again.
Yes, absolutely. I enjoyed myself tonight. I thank you, ladies, for having me.
Thank you. Right. So this is Relationship-ish. I'm your host, Cash.
And I'm V.
You sure you V? Because you was Cash a couple of minutes ago.
Girl.
We'll see you next Thursday at 8:00 on the Evening Rush Network, the FaceTime, wherever you have streaming.
There you go.
Have a good night.
Good night.